What's going on, guys? It's Robo the Writer. It's another Robo Writer review. And this time, we're doing the Joker. And as we all know, it's a gritty origin story of the clown prince of crime, the Joker, one of our favorite movie villains and comic book villains. And it's played by Joaquin Phoenix, who does an excellent job. And I'll get into more of that in my prose, but he has a character, Arthur Fleck, who goes through a lot of ups and downs and terrible misfortunes and winds up dipping into madness and becoming who we know as the Joker. So, without further ado, my pros. Phoenix is the top pro. That's the top, good thing about this movie is Joaquin Phoenix's acting. He's absolutely terrific. There's nothing more you can say about it. He brings such a realism to this role. He makes you connect with the character. He makes you feel for the character. Like, even though he's doing horrible things later on in the movie, you still feel bad for him. Like, you still almost be like, oh my God, like, I can't believe this is happening. Like, you aren't super upset at some of the things he does, even though you know they're wrong, because you feel for what he's gone through and how horrible things have been for him. So, kudos to Joaquin Phoenix for that. I think it's one of his best performances. I wouldn't be shocked if he got nominated for an Oscar for Best Actor, because he was that good. And he was that good in it. Because he really made you feel what it feels like to have those issues, to have those mental issues, to have, be depressed, to have, things go wrong in life, to feel like you just can't win, that you can't catch a break, that society's holding you down. And he did a really good job with it. Also, a lot of the other acting, as far as the other characters, like the Thomas Wayne character, I thought was really well acted, and I thought it gave a new dimension to this Thomas Wayne character that we've known through the comic books and the Batman films and mythos that, we've always been told, Thomas Wayne was like this good guy, this pillar of the community in Gotham. And in this movie, he comes off pretty much like a jerk. Like, he's not likable at all, and it's completely different and a stark difference from what we're used to when we think of that character. So I thought that was well done as well. Also, my other pro is the visuals. I like the visual style that Todd Phillips used. I like the way it was shot. I like the landscape of Gotham as he made it, how he made it look. He kind of made it his own. It's different from that Nolan verse. It's different from Tim Burton's Gotham. It's his own Gotham, and you can really tell. And it brings you more into the story because you feel what's going on in this place that's just terrible, that's rampant with crime, and people not feeling like they're heard, and people feeling like, they've been put down by the establishment and the elites, and you feel it in the way the movie is shot and from some of the production, design in the sets and everything like that. You really feel it more, what is going on with the story. Some of the cons, there are not many cons to it. The tone can be seen as a con. To me, for some people I know, it's really, really dark. Like, this is not a happy-go-lucky comic book movie. It's just not. It's very dark. And despite, one of the taglines being put on a happy face, I doubt throughout the movie that you'll actually have a happy face at any point, because it's not one of those movies. It's a thought-provoking movie. It makes you think. It makes you really look inside yourself, really, and see where you would land on that spectrum in that city. But it is a very, very dark movie, and it is really shown in this film that, things aren't always as peachy and all sunshine and rainbows. Also, the storytelling, I felt, was a little heavy-handed at times, like trying to get that message across, like seeing as if it was like almost a propaganda piece, like telling you like what the director or the producers or maybe even the stars feel about the climate of today, and that wasn't completely necessary. It's a little like overarching with it. Like, we get it. You're making a message here. You have a commentary here, but you don't have to go way over the top with your commentary. There's a reason why people were speculating that this might cause, some bad behavior out there with people watching this movie and taking it out of context or running with it and trying to imitate it, because it is very, very, intent with its message. And sometimes that can be an issue with film, because you have to realize that even though you're telling a story and even though you may have a message, there are people that can take that message the wrong way. But other than that, it's a terrific film. And of course, that means my grade is going to be an A-. It wasn't perfect, but it was pretty much as close to perfect as you possibly can get. I thought it was great. I thought Joaquin Phoenix, again, was absolutely awesome. And I thought the way it was shot was pretty good, too. So, that being said, that's the Robo Writer review for Joker 2019. And I will see you in the theater.